Hey guys, this is your host, and you're watching this channel. And today let's explore one of India's most haunted places, the Bhangarh Fort. Built in 7th century by the Bundela Rajput clan, this fort was once an opulent seat of power that flaunted unimaginable riches and architectural brilliance. But today, it stands abandoned, crumbling under the weight of its own past, hiding dark secrets within its ruined walls. The locals fear it, explorers avoid it, and even the Indian army refuses to set foot inside. Why? What makes this place so scary? Is there really such a thing as ghosts? Or are these just stories meant to send shivers down our spines? Today we'll try to find out. So let us dive deep into the heart of Bhangarh and unveil the spine-chilling paranormal history of India's most haunted fort. Before we begin, please like and subscribe to support us. Let's begin. The imposing Bhangarh Fort sits atop a hillock overlooking the small village of Bhangarh in the Dausa district of Rajasthan, about 40 kilometers from Jaipur. Built around 1683 AD, the fort has stood strong against the test of time and witnessed centuries pass by. It played a crucial role during the reigns of Raja Man Singh I and Raja Uday Singh, serving as their primary residence until they shifted to Amber Fort in Jaipur. But why was this majestic fort abandoned? Was it a curse, a plague, or perhaps an ancient ritual gone awry? Well, legend has it that the fort was cursed by an enraged sage. According to local lore, there was once a hermitage at the base of the hill where the fort now stands. The sage who lived there was widely revered for his supernatural powers. However, the peace of this holy abode was shattered when Raja Uday Singh decided to construct a fort on that very spot. Despite the sage's protests, construction continued unabated. Enraged by the disrespect, the sage cast a curse on the fort, predicting its downfall. Unfortunately, his predictions came true as the fort was looted and destroyed in the 18th century. But that's just one side of the story. There must be more to this tale, something that caused the entire population of Bhangarh to abandon their homes and flee, leaving behind a city frozen in time. Stepping inside Bhangarh is like taking a journey back in time. You can still see traces of the beautiful frescoes painted on the inner walls of the buildings, depicting scenes from Hindu mythology. Many of the houses have their doors wide open, as if inviting you to take a peek inside. Some have their beds neatly made, while others have food still resting on their tables, all frozen in an eternal moment of abandonment. As you wander through the deserted streets, you might come across remnants of daily life, such as utensils, furniture, and even jewelry left behind in a hurry. These artifacts serve as a haunting reminder of the people who once called this place home and vanished without a trace. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows across the ruins, a sense of unease settles over the fort. Legend has it that as darkness falls, the spirits of Bhangarh come alive. People have reported hearing chains dragging, metal moans, and disembodied voices echoing through the empty corridors. Some have even seen shadowy figures moving between the dilapidated buildings, forever trapped in the twilight zone between the living and the dead. The creepiest part is that these ghostly encounters often happen near the abandoned marketplace and the two standing idols of Vishnu and Garuda at the entrance to the town. But what exactly happened to the people of Bhangarh? Did they really vanish into thin air, leaving their possessions behind and never looking back? The answer lies in the cursed shadow of the fort itself. See, this wasn't just any ordinary fortress. It was built over the ruins of an ancient civilization that thrived here centuries ago. And with great wealth comes great danger. The people of Bhangarh were known for their opulent lifestyle, indulging in luxury and reveling in their prosperity. However, their fortune took a dark turn when greedy and power-hungry rulers began exploiting their vast resources. They imposed heavy taxes, exploited the labor of the common folk, and amassed immense wealth for themselves. This exploitation soon bred discontent among the populace, leading to whispers of rebellion and revolution. Sensing the brewing chaos, the rulers became paranoid, suspecting treachery and disloyalty around every corner. In their desperate attempt to maintain control, they resorted to employing spies and secret police to monitor their subjects. Citizens were forbidden from gathering in public, spreading rumors, or engaging in any activities that could potentially spark unrest. Even the slightest whisper of dissent was met with swift and brutal punishment, sowing seeds of fear and silencing any opposition. As time went on, the situation in Bhangarh deteriorated further. The rulers' paranoia grew, turning them into tyrannical despots who cared little for the well-being of their people. The town became a shadow of its former self, shrouded in fear and secrecy. The vibrant marketplace that once bustled with activity was reduced to a desolate wasteland. The joyful laughter of children was replaced by the chilling silence of the grave. It was as if the very soul of Bhangarh had been sucked dry, leaving behind a husk, devoid of life and hope. In the midst of this oppressive atmosphere, rumors began circulating about a mysterious plague sweeping through the neighboring kingdom. It was said that anyone who ventured too close to the afflicted area would fall victim to a horrifying illness that quickly turned fatal. Fearful of contracting the deadly disease, the people of Bhangarh found themselves trapped in a town that had become a prison. With no way out, they were doomed to suffer under the oppressive rule of their merciless leaders. Desperate to escape the suffocating grip of tyranny and the looming threat of the plague, many citizens of Bhangarh took a drastic step. In the dead of night, they fled the city, abandoning their homes and belongings in a frantic bid for freedom. They left behind a town frozen in time, its streets deserted, its houses empty, its marketplace silent. All that remained were the echoes of their footsteps and the fading memories of their laughter. Some say the ruler was cursed by an unknown power, causing him to go insane and wreak havoc on his own people. Others believe that the curse was self-imposed, a punishment for his insatiable greed and lust for power. But whatever the truth may be, the curse casts a long shadow over the town, corrupting the minds of the ruling class and plunging the kingdom into chaos and despair. And that brings us to the present day. Today, visitors are only allowed to enter Bhangarh between sunrise and sunset, and overnight stays are strictly prohibited. According to reports, even the Indian Army refuses to stay here after dark, due to the spine-chilling tales of the paranormal activity that unfolds as the sun goes down. Some explorers claim that the energy within the fort changes dramatically after dark, becoming thick and oppressive. The temperature drops significantly, making it difficult to stand in the shadows without shivering. Many have also reported hearing strange noises such as chains, dragging moans, and whispers, lending credence to the stories of restless spirits haunting the ruins. There are numerous accounts of paranormal activity within the fort's eerie confines. One particular incident stands out, involving a group of paranormal investigators who dared to spend the night in Bhangarh. As they explored the ruins, they noticed a peculiar phenomenon. While the rest of the fort was pitch black, the area in front of the two standing idols of Vishnu and Garuda at the entrance to the town was brightly illuminated. They tried capturing this unusual sighting on camera, but the photos turned out blurry and distorted, offering no concrete evidence of what they had witnessed. During their investigation, they also noticed a swing in the graveyard, suggesting the presence of unseen forces at play. But that was just the beginning. As the night wore on, the investigators heard blood-curdling screams and chains-dragging moans, sending chills down their spines. Some even saw shadowy figures moving among the ruins, forever trapped in the twilight zone between the living and the dead. Then there is the terrifying tale of a couple who ventured into Bhangarh Fort in the dead of night. As they strolled hand in hand through the dark and narrow lanes, they suddenly heard a blood-curdling scream pierce the stillness of the night. Startled, they turned to find the source of the noise, but saw nothing in the darkness. However, as dawn broke, they discovered a horrifying sight. The woman's feet bore strange markings, as if she had been dragged along the ground by an unseen force. Terrified, they fled the fort, never looking back. And then we have the spine-chilling account of a paranormal investigator named Sanjay Rajan, who dared to explore Bhangarh's haunted ruins. While walking near the two standing idols of Vishnu and Garuda, he felt an overwhelming sense of dread wash over him. His camera suddenly turned off, plunging him into darkness. And as if sensing his fear, a strong gust of wind violently shook the nearby trees, creating a deafening roar. Just when he thought the ordeal was over, he heard chains dragging moans and felt a cold, skeletal hand grab his shoulder, leaving him frozen with terror. So is Bhangarh truly haunted? Or are these just spooky stories meant to scare tourists away? Well, the truth may lie somewhere in between. Whether you believe in ghosts or not, there's no denying that Bhangarh is a place filled with mystery and intrigue. The abandoned fort stands as a haunting reminder of a bygone era, whispering tales of a cursed shadow, a tyrant ruler, and a town that vanished into thin air. So what do you think? Have you ever visited Bhangarh Fort? If so, share your experiences in the comments below. And if you're yet to explore this haunted paradise, let us know when you plan to go. Do you want to forget to like and subscribe for more thrilling tales? And join us on our journey to unravel the most haunted places in India. Until then, stay safe and keep exploring.